White Owl and the Black Crow. The sky was grey when two children walked down a narrow, forgotten path. One had snow-white hair, the other hair as dark as coal. Neither of them spoke. Their footsteps were soft, as though the earth itself whispered something they couldn't quite hear. After an hour of walking, they reached the edge of a forest that breathed silence. The air was thick with the scent of damp wood and old memories. What stopped them cold were the trees. On almost every branch hung the still bodies of black crows. Hundreds, eyes closed, wings stiff. The forest was mourning. "Why are all these birds dead?" asked the child with white hair. Before any answer could rise, they saw someone seated beneath the largest tree. An old man. His beard was white and wild like winter grass. Wrinkles carved stories across his face. He sat cross-legged, eyes closed, like a stone that had watched too many seasons pass. They approached him. "Grandfather, what happened here?" asked the dark-haired child. The old man opened his eyes slowly. They glimmered like the last stars before dawn. "I knew you would come," he said, voice gravelly but not weak. "This forest holds a tale, one that begins with wings, one white, one black. A breeze passed by, and a single feather fell at the children's feet. Long ago this forest was peaceful," he continued. "There lived a white owl, silent and wise, and a black crow, loud and wild. They were friends since their first flight, hunting together, laughing under the same moon. But, as in all old stories, peace is a fragile thing." The old man looked up at the tallest tree. A scar ran down its bark like a wound that never healed. The crow began to feel small. Compared to the owl, he thought himself foolish, clumsy, lesser. So he tried harder, flew faster, cawed louder, hunted more fiercely. But no matter how much he pushed, it was never enough. Because he wasn't fighting the owl. He was fighting his own shadow. One day, the crow challenged the owl. Not in jest. In war. "War?" the white-haired child whispered. The old man nodded. 13 days, 13 nights. The sky never cleared, the air thick with feathers and fury. They battled in silence, beak against talon, wing against wind. Forest became a battleground, abandoned by every creature wise enough to flee. "What happened in the end?" asked the black-haired child. "The owl won," said the old man, but he did not rejoice. He stood over the crow's broken body, empty. He had defeated his dearest friend. When the 14th dawn came, he flew away and never returned. The children were quiet. The crows, the old man continued, they mourned, refused to fly, refused to eat. Slowly, one by one, they died. Not from wounds, but from sorrow. Silence returned. "Why did you stay?" asked the white-haired child. The old man smiled faintly. "Because I was the storyteller. I wrote down their tale, and I could not leave until someone was ready to listen." He stood, slowly, like an ancient tree uprooting itself. "Now the story belongs to you." And with that, he walked into the trees. Step by step he faded, until he was no more than mist among the roots. The children stood there, unsure what to feel. Then they saw it, carved into the oldest tree, two shapes, an owl and a crow side by side. They said nothing, and they walked on, carrying nothing but a tale. The end.